Let me move to another issue that came up earlier this week. The Attorney General decided to investigate possible CIA abuses in the prisoner interrogation cases. And Vice President Cheney this morning has blasted that decision by the Attorney General.
The approach of the Obama administration should be to come to those people who were involved in that policy and say, how did you do it? What were the keys to keeping the country safe over that period of time? Instead, they're out there now threatening to disbar the lawyers who gave us the legal opinions, threatening, contrary to what the president originally said, they're going to go out and investigate the CIA personnel who carried out those investigations.
He called it an outrageous and possibly dangerous act.
Well, Dick Cheney has shown through the years, frankly, a disrespect for the Constitution, for sharing of information with Congress, a respect for the law, and I'm not surprised that he's upset about this. The Obama administration has no intention. I think the president himself has been unbelievably bending in the direction of trying to be careful about what happens to national security, protecting our national security interests, being very sensitive about the CIA's prerogatives and needs and so forth. And in fact, I think there's a little bit of a tension between the White House itself and the lawyers and the Justice Department as they see the law and as what their obligation is. And in a sense, that's good, that's appropriate, because it shows that we have an Attorney General who is not pursuing a political agenda, but who is doing what he believes the law requires him to do. And we have an administration, on the other hand, that is balancing some of those other interests.
The Vice President also said that he believes CIA officials who went outside the bounds of the guidelines they were given were justified. Do you agree with that?
There's a real question whether they went outside of the bounds that they were given at the time. Look, as the longest-serving person on the Senate Intelligence Committee, I've got to tell you, we don't want to cripple our ability to be able, in very crucial times, to get the information we've got to have to save our country and to protect our people. I think what Dick Cheney is arguing for, and look, how can anybody argue that Cheney's been a great asset to the country in so many ways? He's a tough guy, there's no question. He differs from the so-called progressives in the Congress. And I really question, after all of the investigations were done, some prosecutions that were waged, and most of this material it was decided not to go forward, to now go forward with this. I really question whether the Attorney General is doing what's right. And look, the attorneys, maybe you can question the opinions, but they were sincere opinions. I know the attorneys involved. They were wonderful, wonderful lawyers.
They're not going to be investigating that part.
Well, they shouldn't investigate that part, and nor should they be prosecuting people who acted under good faith, following the advice of the lawyers in the department. So, you know, and what they're doing is crippling the CIA, where they're going to be unwilling to really take the risks that have to be taken during really crucial times.
I'm afraid that's all we have time for today. Gentlemen, thank you both very much for coming in this morning.
Nice to be with you, George.